Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj said, "There is no boundary between the music and myself. The thin layer that separated me from it has dissolved. Now I am the music. This is a time of great joy." Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj was born Rabindra Shankar Chaudhary in a Bengali family, born on 7th April 1920 in Varanasi. He passed away on 11th December 2012 in California in USA at the age of 92. A stunning man who has created the sitarist, the musician. He just shocked the world. He was given the Bharat Ratna, Padma Bhushan and the Grammy Award. Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj started his career with a dance troupe of his brother, moving around Paris and other countries. He was the All India Radio Director. He was a Rajya Sabha member between 1986 and 1992. He collaborated with the famous musician George Harrison and the famous band the Beatles. Yes, Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj, the sitarist. When I thought of Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj, it reminded me about what Mr. Rajiv Taranath, the famous sitarist. Way back in 1984, I was introduced to Mr. Rajiv Taranath by one Mr. B.S. Acharya, a Kannada film actor, who was with Patambi Ramareddy sir. And with that, we came to know about Mr. Raghavan, the Sports Council Chairman, Raghupati, the Minister under Ramakrishna Hegde Ministry, and Director General of Police Nizamuddin sir became very close to me. When I met Rajiv Taranath, he said, "Masterji." Till then I knew nobody could ever hypnotize me. Nobody can hypnotize me. Then, first time I am seeing the sitar, the man was sitting on the floor, and then he started playing the sitar. For a second I was hypnotized. I became a nobody. That shocked me, Rajiv Taranath. From there I started watching Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj. Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj said, "There is no boundary between the music and myself." Such a beautiful music, such a beautiful poetry. Only a person who has got deep into the satires and satires, multiples of satires of his music, explosions of satires, can ever utter such a word. There is no boundary between the music and myself. The thin layer that separated me from it has dissolved. Wow, the thin layer separated me and the music dissolved. Now I am the music. This is a time of great joy. That joy is satires exploded to very close to enlightenment and enlightenment itself. There is no boundary between the music and myself. This is very, very important for you to understand. There is no boundary between the music and myself. There should not be any boundary between you and your job, you and your art, you and the painter. The Japanese painter, when the emperor asked him to draw a bamboo shoot, he excused him and then he disappeared. The king and the whole country was upset. What happened to the painter? And after 3 years, when he appeared, the king asked him, "Where did you go?" He said, "Very first year I went to the forest, I sat in front of the bamboo. I could not even start talking to the bamboo. Second year, I started corresponding with the bamboo. I could start talking to the bamboo. Third year, I myself became the bamboo. And then the painting happened of its own. I did not paint." That was what Pandit Ravishankar was telling. Wow. The thin layer that separated me from it had dissolved. Husband and wife, the thin layer separating the husband and the wife, the male and the female, husband and the father and mother dissolved, and they two became one to create a beauty child. The thin layer which separated you and your family, you and the joint family, dissolved, and that became the beauty of a joint family system. One call, you got most of the works done because you know your family that close. The thin layer separate me from it has dissolved. Now I am the music. Yes, yes. Then you cannot be called. You cannot be called husband and wife. You should not be called father and mother. You should be called parents. You should not be called even a nucleus family or a family. You should be called a joint family. Now, neither a joint family. A tree itself called a family tree belongs to that one tree, that one pyramid, which stays for 1,000 years and extended again and again. That deeper, when that melting point comes, explosion Satoris makes you an explosion of joy. That joy will convert any power. You can roar like a 1,000-man warrior that easily. You will not even come to know you have ever done it, because you will be always looking for the sweat which can squeeze out the 7 layers of your body, 7 layers of your energy, 7 layers of your t-shirt to start a day. There is no boundary between the music and myself. Music and myself. There should not be any boundary between the teacher and the student, the guru and the shishya. When you start melting with that point and you both become one, for that you have to work hard. You and the book, you and the study. There should not be a boundary between you and that subject you are studying. To that you have to be with the book. Every one moment with the book. Feel, smell, taste, touch and see the book. In that explosions, the book becomes you. You and the subject becomes one. Then your name is not there. You are called that subject itself. Then answers flows of its own. And moment before you see the question, before this question could finish, the answer flows of its own. It strikes without thinking. Then you can hear the sound of the one hand clapping. There is no chatter except the orgasmic experience of that, the thin layer that separated me from it had dissolved. Now I am the music. This is a time of great joy, explosion of joy. Who Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj is telling the music. Wow, anybody can enjoy music. I was telling in the joint family system, in the family tree, you keep building the family tree and you can see the music, the Carnatic music, Hindustan music going, and then the house becomes recharged with energy, not the recharged battery of your mobile or your laptop, but there's another recharging the house. When the house is recharged, the body is recharged with power, and the body is recharged. Which disease can ever come in? When the charge is down, everything happens. When your resistance power goes down, diseases, your ear dislocated, diseases enter into your body. That was what I was talking about, the music. In that music is found, it's poetry. What is talked is only poetry in music, and music in poetry. What a fantastic expression. When you sit in front of music, you just forget the whole world. That is another point of a magnanimous meditation. But you have to be with it. When you go to the factory also, you work so hard, you and the factory. A thin layer is separating you and the factory. Becomes nil, and you become the factory, and the factory explodes to become the greatest, and they can share it when there is love. When you give the love, they cannot stop it, because love overcomes anything. And one time one person came and told me, I heard, Mr. Rakum, that you do not take excess food for your school children. I said, why? I asked. They said that because there's food poisoning. I said, no, madam, please put a little more poison and bring it to us, because no poison can kill us. Because so much love from your side, which poison can kill us? When there's so much love, which company cannot share it to you? That is the connecting link between the politician and the people. When there's so much love, when politicians come, you always keep talking bad about them. When you start loving, the bad things from them will go off, and only love will explode. When love explodes, you can see the beauty. Fast moving, a lot of improvement. Start loving, forget about on the other side. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, out of the 10 points, 9 are bad. Do not talk about the 9. Talk about bad 9, you are a coward. Talk about the 1, you are a valiant soldier. Pandit Ravishankar Maharaj said, there is no boundary between the music and myself. The thin layer that separated me from it has dissolved. Now I am the music. This is a time of great joy. This is my 73rd short discourse. I am in this beautiful ashram today. enjoying in the outside recording. God bless.